Is it time to buy or sell Meta stock? In this video, we will explore Meta in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 5th of September, 2025, and we are here now to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the potential of AI and receive a free price prediction and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 4th of September, 2025, our system has ranked Meta as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 1.00. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, resulting in a gain of 0.51%. This converts to an average return of 0.25% per day since it was classified as hold accumulate. The stock is positioned within a broad and gently upward trend in the short term, indicating a likelihood of further increases within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of nearly 10% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from approximately 6% to 18%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis projects a change of over 27%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a decrease of 6% to an increase of nearly 42% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price in the range of approximately $705 to $1,066. Our latest daily update for Meta includes the headline, Weaker Technical Forecast for Meta as Stock Downgraded to Hold Accumulate. The Meta stock price increased by approximately 0.5% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 5th of September, 2025, rising from $748.65 to $752.45. It has now gained for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it can maintain this upward trend or take a slight pause in the coming days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.73%, with a day low at $745.03 and a day high of $757.92. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 1.81% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume decreased on the last day by 2 million shares, with a total of 10 million shares traded for approximately $7.25 billion. It's important to consider that declining volume alongside rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning of potential changes in the upcoming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $796.25, while the lowest price was $479.80. Currently, the price is 5.5% or $43.80 below the 52-week high of $796.25, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Meta is back in the headlines this week as the company both intensifies its focus on artificial intelligence and faces a series of near-term developments that could influence its stock price. Reports indicate that Meta is continuing to enhance its AI initiatives even after a brief pause in hiring, and analysts are identifying it as one of the AI success stories to monitor as the year comes to a close. This positive outlook, combined with favorable market conditions stemming from weaker job data, has enabled its shares to outperform the broader market recently. In contrast, an unusual legal notice, a lawsuit filed by an individual who shares Mark Zuckerberg's name, appears to be insignificant to the company's fundamentals. However, increasing scrutiny and the growing influence of technology in Washington keep regulatory risks at the forefront. Engagement from CEOs with policymakers and discussions surrounding a potential AI bubble introduce both political advantages and volatility risks. In the short term, anticipate sentiment-driven fluctuations. Optimistic AI news and positive macroeconomic data may elevate the stock price, while concerns about a bubble or regulatory challenges could lead to declines. Over the long term, the successful commercialization of AI features and prudent capital expenditures could enhance revenue and profit margins. However, persistent regulatory or legal pressures might limit valuation multiples and hinder growth. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025, it was reported that Loop Capital Markets assigned Meta a buy grade alongside a hold action. On Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, Benchmark also assigned Meta a buy grade with a hold action. On the same day, Morgan Stanley rated Meta as overweight while also issuing a hold action. Additionally, on Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, UBS gave Meta a buy grade with a hold action. Finally, on that same day, KeyBank rated Meta as overweight and recommended a hold action. Analysts have assigned Meta stock a general Nutri rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Meta. The Meta stock displays buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. However, there is a general sell signal indicated by the relationship between these averages, where the long-term average is above the short-term average. On any downward corrections, support may be found at $744.35 and $746.40. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Interestingly, volume decreased during the last trading day, despite the increase in prices. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which could serve as an early warning sign. It is advisable to monitor this stock closely. Additionally, some negative signals have emerged that may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Tuesday, August 12, 2025, and since then, the stock has declined by 4.75%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, also known as MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 18 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 22 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 3 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal from 13 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 82 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 70 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Meta. Meta finds support from accumulated volume at $750.01, and this level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when this support is tested. This stock is typically traded at a solid volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is considered low. Over the last day, the stock moved $12.89, which is a 1.73% change between its high and low. For the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 1.64%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Meta, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $6.74. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Meta. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Meta is at $767.37. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a consideration for swing trading. On the downside, Meta encounters its first support level at $750.01. If this support level holds, it might present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Meta from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 2nd of September 2025, Newstead Jennifer conducted an insider sale of 519 shares of Class A common stock. On the 2nd of September, 2025, Olivan Javier conducted an insider sale of 517 shares of Class A common stock. On the 26th of August, 2025, Anderson Aaron conducted an insider sale of 665 shares of Class A common stock. On the 26th of August, 2025, Anderson Aaron conducted an insider sale of 66 shares of Class A common stock. On the 26th of August, 2025, Newstead Jennifer conducted an insider sale of 519 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 28.534. Overall, insiders purchased 99,546 shares and sold 179,447 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $721.71, reflecting a decrease of 4.09%. This stock experiences low daily movements, which translates to a lower risk profile. Additionally, a sell signal has been identified from a pivot top that occurred 17 days ago. Is Meta stock a good buy? Meta exhibits several negative signals which may suggest it is a candidate for selling. However, considering the potential for a turnaround, it could be viewed as a hold or accumulate position while waiting for further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical outlook, we have revised our analysis from a buy recommendation to a hold. After evaluating the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 8th of September, we anticipate that Meta will open lower by 650 cents, starting at $751.80. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not rely solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.